today we're testing out a new product, and of course I am very excited. I told you guys a couple of months ago that I really wanted to jump back in with my makeup journey, get like passionate about makeup again, discovering new products, maybe rediscovering some old favorites, and with Thanksgiving coming up, I definitely want to do a super glam look with family coming over for Thanksgiving dinner. And so I thought there is no better time to test this product out and see if maybe it's gonna make me look more glam while at the same time giving me a more natural look. More on that later. Real quick before I get started, I want to try one of these like wacky makeup trends that I've heard over the past several months. I've been keeping a list on my iPhone, so I'm gonna type that list here. And you guys leave me a comment down below. Let me know which one of these makeup trends do you want me to try. I was kind of thinking martini makeup because once again, that sounds kind of like a holiday thing. But anyway, several months ago when I told you guys I was going on a makeup journey, I tested out this Luminous in a Can foundation. And you guys, ever since then, I have been loving this, but I mentioned wanting to try Temptu in that video. And lo and behold, Temptu like reached out to me. They sent me an entire pack of goodies to test out. This is not sponsored, but they did like send over my wish list for me because something I am so interested in is this spray on hair makeup. You guys know my hair has been like, what did I hear? I heard the cheese has slid off the cracker. I heard that phrase and I like that to kind of describe a situation that has gone off the rails. But you guys, oh my God. It is just a combination of many things, I'm assuming, particularly my use of the sassy bun, my overuse, some might say, heat damage, who knows, you know, but I feel like I am missing some hair all around here. So usually, if you guys have watched any of my videos in the past couple of years, I feel like I talk about this little guy all the time, Boldify. Oh my God, I broke it. Thank goodness this one's nearly empty, but it does have my hair on it. It does have this sponge applicator. You just, and you know, you fill it in. It looks natural. I'm sure if you're like way up close to me, you could probably tell that I have some kind of powder in my hair. Some days I probably overdo it. Maybe you guys can even tell on camera. It does good, it looks good, you know, but I'm always, that's part of the joy of product testing, is kind of always on the quest for maybe is there something better, something that would look more natural, something that would be easier, faster. And so I'm very excited to test this today. I hope I selected the correct shade. I picked Ash Blonde. We're gonna test it out. So I do have lots of fun airbrush makeup items to try, but since I did just try Airbrush foundation, I thought, let's try another airbrush item. I'm testing this today when my hair, it's a little dirty. It is hair washing day, but usually when I'm like testing products like this that I don't know if I'm gonna mess it up, etc., etc., I usually like to test them out on hair washing day versus like day one when I've just like straightened and styled my hair. And then like if I don't know what I'm doing, you know. So these are what the Temptu airbrush system runs on. These cute little things called AirPods. Also, check out the YouTube shopping button over here because I will have everything that I talk about or use in this video. I will have it linked to you guys through the YouTube shopping thing. It's very handy, very dandy, very wonderful. You just shake them up, shake well, and open plug before each use. I think you just slide this off back here. I feel like I had to, you know, the first time, like separating this, because that's how you know, close the pod up after every use. This is the plug, I'm imagining, that we're supposed to open every time. And I guess it just goes off to the side. It doesn't say take plug out. This is why instructions are important. I bet everybody at home knows that. So yeah, I was a little conflicted if I should put dry shampoo in first before I try this. Should I try it with no dry shampoo? And I kind of thought I should try it with no dry shampoo so that we could really just see what the raw, natural performance of this product is. So how cute is this, you guys? This is your whole airbrushing system. They make empty pods so that you can fill it up with your own products. They have self-tanner, body bronzer, foundation, eyeshadow, highlighter. What else am I missing? They basically have everything, and you can make these custom little pods for whatever product you want, but some of them do come preloaded in the AirPod already. Here's the power button, and there you go. I'm gonna try and do a swatch. I went too heavy-handedly, obviously. I feel like it takes a few seconds to kind of like prime and start spraying out. So if you use it for a couple seconds, do not be alarmed. I even took the pod out because I was like nervous that I didn't get that plug thing out of the way and no makeup was coming out. And you guys, I shook it before I put the plug back in. Don't do that. See, once again, it probably says in the instructions not to do that, but look at that. But I think that that's gonna be like pretty much a perfect match for me. So I'm so excited. I am gonna try and spray this side. You guys, I feel like it's so funny how like I would expect my hair to be coming out like evenly, if that makes more sense. But I feel like I've pulled more hair out like of this side of my head versus this side of my head. I don't know, you guys. Maybe I think my sassy bun is even and maybe it's not. So let me pin my other hair, clip it rather, out of the way. And let's see what it's gonna do here. You guys, now I'm remembering I tested out these like things called Topic hair fibers years ago. And I don't think I was like super crazy about the product because you guys know I don't like anything with like fibers in it. But it did have like a magical hairline stencil. And now I kind of wish I had that because I feel like that would make everything look like probably more, you know, natural. So let me turn it on and let me scoot closer and we shall watch together. You guys, I feel like this is happening maybe so naturally that like, did makeup happen? Oh my God. Oh, I've done it now. So I'm trying to keep everything like very natural. I'm not sure if I'm accomplishing that currently. But you know, you guys, I talked about this in the last video as well. It's been so long since I've used an airbrush makeup system, because I got so into using the canned spray, airbrush spray foundations with Dior Flash and everything. So I feel like I forgot how to properly airbrush because I started just using the can foundation on a beauty blender, and you kind of forget, like you have to learn how to build up like a natural bit of coverage, not accidentally like spray too much makeup in one spot. So it's definitely a learning curve. I feel like maybe I put too much right in this spot, but that's what I was like curious is how is it going to feel? Like, is it gonna feel like I just sprayed foundation in my hair? So yeah, let me just go ahead and finish and then I will talk about it more. It's also like kind of interesting. It's like an interesting spot to do, you know, because it's kind of hard to see, even with many mirrors and a camera. Viewfinder. Why do I always call it a viewfinder? I don't think this is called a viewfinder, but you never know. All right, you guys. Look at that. Just more, less hair everywhere I look. All right. I'm so used to going like this with the powder in my fingers. I feel like I am still able to rub some makeup off. That's the thing, is anytime I use the hair powder and then go like this to kind of blend it out, rub it through, you can tell. It looks like I have eyeshadow all over my fingers. Look at that, you guys. I'm gonna do a side by side, a before and an after. I feel like I can tell a huge difference. Let me let down all my bundles of hair and we can kind of also see like left versus right. Well, you know what I should do? I should like pull it back again. So you guys can see. I feel like definitely if I was like doing this as quick as possible, this would be quicker than applying the powder in my hair, but you guys tell me, do y'all think that's a match? Does it make my hair look fuller? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, since this is a demo and I'm wanting to test this versus like the product that I'm already using, that's what I'm gonna do really quick is powder this side of my hair. And then I wanna hear from you guys, like which side do you think looks more glam, more natural? Although I feel like glam and natural like maybe isn't something that most people think like correlate with each other, but I don't know. I do all natural glam. So yeah, give me a second because I forgot I just broke this. So let me put it back together and then we'll powder this side of my hair. I am like hitting super bottom of pan this one, but I think I can maybe use it just this one last time. See, that's what I'm always saying about this product. A, I wish they made a larger size optionally, and B, I don't know what the better packaging would be for this because the sponge thing is pretty convenient, but like I always have this much product left and I feel like I can't use every last bit, and I wish I could. Maybe I'm just gonna have to get real up close with you guys. Maybe I should just open a new one. Should I do that? This will also be really good to see like how similar the shades are, how different they may be, because I feel like this is a pretty, I feel like this is a pretty good match for me. So, I mean, this is literally what I do, and I do this pretty quick because I do it a lot. You know, especially once again when I'm like trying to look nice. I mean, if it's just like an everyday casual, messy, sassy bun day, you know, whatever, I've got like a couple like missing hair patches, no big deal. But you know, if I'm trying to look like, once again, full natural glam, I feel like it's a good time to bust out the hair powder. Okay, let me check and make sure I got everything, and then we will come back and compare. All right, you guys, so side by side, do we notice a huge difference? Do you feel like one side matches better than the other? I've of course also got befores and afters for y'all as well. I had to do a little cleanup on both sides. I feel like sometimes I do this process like after I have the rest of my makeup on, so I do oftentimes have like contouring that goes up in this area anyway, so I feel like sometimes if I like splash it out of bounds, it's not as noticeable. But today when I have no other makeup on, oh my god, when I looked up close, I was like, what have you done? Oh, I hit my funny bone. That was not funny. Oh my god, you guys, did I just break my elbow? This is it. Which side looks better? Do you guys feel like one side looks more voluminous? One side looks more natural? One side is a better shade match for me? Let me know. The last thing that I want to test is if I can apply dry shampoo over this and still like brush out the dry shampoo so I can get a little bit more volume and so that my hair like maybe doesn't look as flat, which, oh my god, you guys, I want to get my hair cut so bad. If you live in the general Houston area and you have any suggestions for somebody that can give me a good haircut, this is my normal favorite dry shampoo. Living proof, 10 out of 10, totally amazing. I'm all out. So today I'm gonna be using the Batiste dry shampoo texturizing. I've been using Batiste forever. So we're gonna go ahead and just add a little bit. Is that a little bit? That's a lot. Oh my god. But my hair is extra crunchy, you guys. Extra crispy. Extra crunchy. Ooh, Let me comb that through. Ta-da! I was able to comb the dry shampoo through, and I feel like this is kind of like an interesting test because normally I do like straightening, dry shampoo, whatever I need, and then I do the hair powder because I just figure like layering powder on powder, no big deal. But this is kind of interesting to think, like how would the Temptu work if I tried to spray the product over a powder? I feel like adding the dry shampoo did make this side feel just a little bit more matte. It never felt like full on like I had just rubbed foundation in my hair or something. And I feel like not a noticeable amount transfers onto your fingers unless you're just touching it constantly like I am. And then I feel like both products transfer on your fingers. But I feel like if you were to just like casually, you know, run your fingers through your hair once or twice, I don't feel like you would get a bunch of residue on your fingers. I do almost feel like this side that I tried the Temptu product in, it does look a little bit more lifted, a little bit more voluminous, which that's the only difference because I put the same dry shampoo, everything else. So I feel like the Temptu is the only different thing that I have going on this side. So now let me pull my hair up in a sassy bun, a very messy sassy bun. Guys, I feel like I just accidentally inhaled so much of that Batiste that I feel like I'm like choking now on every other word. Very messy, sassy bun. But like I said at the beginning, I feel like this is the most noticeable. If I've covered up, what would we even call this? Like root area? Oh, look, I definitely could have added more coverage down here. I feel like in my sideburn area, perhaps, or sideburns down here, guys, like gills. I'm a trout. So yeah, I don't know, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I feel like for the foreseeable future, I'm actually gonna stick with this. Like I said, it's more voluminous, and I feel like particularly when I dive back deeper into airbrush makeup, it's just gonna be so easy to like switch a pod in and out and just, you know, airbrush here versus busting out a whole other product. And it would also be interesting to see how much further can one of these pods go versus this, because I told you guys I do probably buy this at least every other month, every third month. It really depends on how many times a month I'm like really doing my makeup and stuff. But I feel like maybe I'm using too much or something. I'm very excited to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Also, don't forget, let me know which makeup look, which makeup trend I should try. And yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below. Subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye!